Hello guys and welcome to a new scent video. Today I wanted to talk to you about a brand or a house from United Arab Emirates, and the house is called Taif Al Emarat. Now, if you have visited, let's say, Dubai or Emirates in general, you have maybe heard about this brand and maybe you have seen their boutiques. But outside of Middle East, I think this house is pretty much unknown, even though they have international delivery, but because they don't have a lot of distribution outside of the Middle East, so I guess they're pretty much low-key. Now remember guys, this isn't a paid video, this is not sponsored. The fragrance that I'm going to feature here are bought with my own money, and these are my own opinions. So Taif Al Emarat isn't paying me anything for doing this. When I was visiting Dubai, this brand was actually one of the brands that was interesting to me. And yeah, I just wanted to sample them, mainly because I just read about them, and then another reason is simply because of their packaging, because the bottles are simply stunning. I love them. I think these are some of the most beautiful bottles that I have seen, or let's say that I own. Now you can say that they look a little bit like Bodicea bottles. Yeah, you can kind of see the resemblance, and the cap looks a little bit like Amouage bottles, but they have their own twist. So anyway, the packaging is simply stunning. So anyway, back to the scents. So they have a huge catalog of different scents. Some of them are cheaper, some of them are more expensive, and I think they have at this moment like 2 or 3 different lines that are priced differently. And so the scents that I own and that I bought when visiting Dubai were from the, I think it's called Gulf region scents, or GCC. Now I need to visit their website because I always forget about it. But anyway, it's their more expensive line, and the scents are based of different cities and different countries that are found in the Gulf or in the Arabian Peninsula. And the scents that I own are Oman, UAE, and Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So 3 scents that I own. Well, the packaging you already saw, and they also come in this kind of leather box. Before they had this like wooden box, but now I see they changed it to this kind of leather box. But still very nice. You have this nice packaging. You can travel with the bottle. There's some paper inside that tells you about the scent, and it's actually pretty interesting, and I'm going to read you about the scent from the paper. So anyway, the first one was Oman. So this kind of beautiful blue bottle, and the scent, because it's from Oman, so it's based around frankincense. And I'm going to read you the notes so I won't be wrong, but the top notes are saffron and frankincense, heart notes are rosemary, and base notes are vaporized oud. Now I'm not sure what vaporized oud is, but some kind of oud extract, I guess. I think it's synthetic oud, but I mean, who knows. But anyway, so this scent is based around frankincense. Now, when you first spray it, or let's say how this scent smells, it smells like sweet, slightly herbal frankincense mixed with with some woods. Now, vaporized wood, yeah, I guess to me it doesn't smell like woody, like anything animalic. It's more like general woodiness. But then again, it plays pretty nice with the frankincense. And so in the opening, yeah, you get that sort of like sweet incense smell. It's not a church incense by any way. It's more like resin, but even then it's kind of mild. Like you understand it's incense, but at the same time, because it mixed with rosemary and some other sweet, I mean, they say it's saffron, but I think there's the note pyramid is a little bit more richer than they're saying. So I think there's also some other herbs and maybe other spices, because it's quite, I would say, sweet incense. And I would actually not be surprised if there are some florals in the play. And yeah, it's like at the same time it's fresh and it's sweet and woody. And the scent is, it reminds me of something, but I'm not sure which scent, because to be honest, all the incense scents that I have sampled, let's say like Oman Luxury's Royal Incense and so on, they smell totally different from this one. So it's pretty original in my opinion. Yeah. And it's like refreshing and sweet and floral at the same time. And I would say it's pretty versatile scent. I cannot give you any opinion that where and when you can use it. I think you can use it whenever you want, wherever you want. So you can use it with a leather jacket, with a t-shirt, or you can dress it more up. If you are a woman, dress it with more casual outfit with some jeans and top, or you can dress it with some summer dress, or whatever you like. It doesn't matter. So it's a really versatile scent, and I would say it's unisex. Maybe it leans a little bit more masculine because of the woodiness, but at the same time, because it's so sweet, I think it's totally fine on a woman also. So yeah, really nice. And the bottle, like I say, it's stunning, and I wanted to have something like Omani, even though it's not Omani scent, but you understand, like I find it cool that it's like based on Oman tradition. So yeah, that's Oman to you. Now the second scent is called UAE. Sometimes it's called UAE Oud, but on the bottle it says just UAE, so United Arab Emirates. Now this scent, it's traditional oud scent, and let's say if you know how Frederick Mall's The Night smells like, or let's say Ajmal's Mukhalat al-Shams, and what else there is, maybe like Octavian from Electimus, you know, this kind of oudi scents, that kind of profile, then this is Taif Al Emarat's take on that profile. Now, is it a clone of, let's say, The Night? Not really, because first of all, the rose here, I think it's much more muted than, let's say, in The Night. And also they added some chocolate or cacao or something. I'm not sure, because it doesn't say exactly on the notes, but at least when I was buying it, the salesperson said that they have like a chocolate note in here. So it's a little bit more like musky sweet compared to, let's say, something like The Night, where it's more musky and rose. But I mean, you get the general idea how this smells like. So I would say this is pure Arabian perfume, and some of my friends even said that it smells like vinegar or something, you know, this like punchy, strong scent. And I'm guessing it's because of the oud and the musk that creates this sort of like animalic and bitter and punchy scent. So yeah, it's really pure Arabian scent. Now, first of all, good longevity, pretty nice silage, and projection. I would not call this any like a beast mode, but let's say 8 to 10 hours easily, and first 3 hours, something like that, good projection, good sealage. So it's not one of those scents that you want to overspray, but at the same time I don't think it's that offensive. Let's say if I compare it to Louis Vuitton's Ombre Nomade, I think that one is much more powerful. So I like how this scent is constructed. But again, because this is like pure Arabian scent, so you need to like those Middle Eastern woody scents. Now if you go to Dubai or Abu Dhabi or something like that, yeah, it's nothing special. Like I say, Ajmal Mukhalat Al Shams is, well, pretty close to this. I don't want to say again, it's not like they're clones, but they're in the same direction. So you can get this kind of scents in more cheaper styles, but at the same time you can get like more expensive scents like Frederic Mal the Night, and this is much more cheaper than that. So yeah, but again, because I like this scent profile and I wanted to have like UAE scent, like this sort of like a scent that represents United Arab Emirates, so that's why I bought it. And as you can see, I haven't used it that much here in Finland because yeah, like I say, most people will probably find this well, I don't want to say offensive, but yeah, they will probably find it offensive, but some people might find it intriguing. And I think the chocolate note, it makes this more let's say more appealing to mass public. The opening is punchy and animalic and it has that woody vibe, but after a while, and especially in the dry down, it becomes more sweet, more woodsy, like in general ways. You have a little bit of rose and that kind of sweet floral note. So I think it's totally fine, but yeah, you need to like the oud. Now, the third scent that I have and that I bought is Kingdom of Saudi Arabia KSI. And so what this scent is, I think they only give like 4 notes if I'm not mistaken. So saffron, rose, vanilla and oud. Yeah, so even in their official notes on the paper, they say that it's a secret blend, so they don't even give you the notes. But if you visit Fragrantica, you will notice that it's like vanilla, saffron, rose and oud, among other things. I think it's just the 4 notes. But anyway, so how this scent comes up is in the opening you get like this oud note. Now it's a little bit different from the previous one, from the UAE oud, where the oud is much more musky oud. Here the oud smells more like hay, if that makes sense. So it's more hay-like. I don't pick up that much of animalic, to be honest, but some people might pick up more animalics and say that this is animalic. To me, it's much more like hay-like, and it's much like sweeter, and you get this nice sweet rose, and at the same time, because they have like hints of saffron, and along with the oud, it makes like this sort of, it's a little bit like green rose, but at the same time the rose is sweet. I know it sounds a little bit confusing, but you need to taste this scent yourself. So it's like sweet rose that mixed with green oud. And to be fair, I think this is a clone or inspiration of something, but again, all the rose scents that I have tried, they don't smell like this, because this has this interesting oud note that I noticed that Taif Al Emarat has in a lot of their other scents, and other brands use a different kind of oud. So it's pretty original in a way, even though, I mean, oud rose is like, yeah, we all know how oud rose smells like, but anyway, yeah, it's pretty original. Now, unfortunately, I get good longevity with this one, but I think the projection and sealage are quite low. So this scent feels pretty safe, I would say, if you go outside to a restaurant on a date, or maybe you go in a theater or movies or something like that, you know, you're sitting close to other people. I think, yeah, you can, I mean, don't overspray it, but you can use it and not to worry that you're going to choke out people. So I actually appreciate this kind of aspect, because the previous one, the UAE oud, is much more stronger than this one. Now, on the other hand, because I like this scent so much, so I kind of wish that it would be more stronger, because I would want to smell this much more on myself, and I would want that other people would also smell me more easily. But like I say, for close encounters, this is like really nice scent. Now, is it worth the price that they're asking for this? Yes and no. I mean, if you visit, let's say, Dubai or Abu Dhabi or any other countries in the Gulf region, in Arab region, then yeah, I mean, you are going to find a lot of like similar scents, like similar scents to this one, similar scents to UAE. I mean, they are Arabian scents, so they are not original to the region, but they are original, let's say, in Europe. So I guess they're sort of worth the money, and I mean, the packaging is just stunning. So yeah, that's plus thing. So yeah. And yeah, I also am going to mention that they are running a lot of promotions and discounts, so you might actually find these scents for a very reasonable price. And if you like, let's say you get like 20 or 30% discount, yeah, I think the price is on point. So yeah, there you go. Now, about their other scents, like I said, they have big catalog, and I tasted something. Bahrain I tasted, smelled like, was it Bahrain? Yeah, I think it was Bahrain, and it smelled like Penhaligon's Halfeti, something like in that kind of direction. Then I think they had Qatar, was a little bit more fresher take. Year of Zaid, I think it was a little bit in the style of Nasamato's Black Afghano, except instead of cannabis, it had this like tobacco note. But you get the idea that Taif Al Emarat does a lot of, I think, inspirations, or they take an idea and they make their own version of the set. And also, like I say, they have a little bit lower category scents that are named not after countries, but are named, I think it's like T01, and the newest one is T17 or T18, so it's a big range, and there you can find pretty much any scent. A lot of like oud scents, floral scents, fresh scents, some leather scents, honey, florals, you name it. And I tested a bunch of them, but like I say, I only bought these three because I honestly, I found that these were the most original one. Now the Bahrain one was also, I actually enjoyed it, and I'm thinking that if they have like some kind of a discount, maybe I will get also that one. But I did not want to buy it with the full price. I think that these three are enough for me. But my recommendation is that if you visit Middle East, if you visit Dubai or Abu Dhabi, I think you should check out their boutiques and test them out for yourself, because I'm sure you are going to find a scent that is going to be interesting and pleasurable just for you. And good thing about them that they have a lot of branches or boutiques around. Let's say in Dubai, they have in a boutique in Dubai Mall, they have a couple of boutiques just right on JBR beach, like literally almost on the beach. And in Abu Dhabi, I think they have boutiques in Kuwait, in Oman. I don't remember them all, but anyway, you get the idea that if you're visiting Gulf region, I recommend checking this brand out, especially if they have discounts. So yeah, guys, that's my opinion on these scents. Like I say, I enjoy them, even though like you see in Finland, I rarely have an occasion when I'm using them. The Oman one I have used much more than, let's say, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia or UAE oud. So unfortunately, like I say, in Europe, this might be a little bit too original or too Arabian. But if you live in Dubai, then I guess there's nothing special about this scents. So yeah, those are my thoughts. And as always, like I say, I'm not paid by this company, not sponsored. The bottles are not gifted. I bought them with my own money, and the opinions are purely my own. And another thing is, never blind buy. So even though I say I enjoy Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, it's really nice rose oud scent, it doesn't mean that you are going to like it. So don't blind buy. My advice is to go and I mean, if it's possible, then go to their boutique and test them out and make up your own mind. Also, I'm going to mention that they sell bakhoor or Arabian incense. Yeah, so they sell bakhoor. So Arabian incense, you burn this on a charcoal. I'm not sure if the camera is going to pick this up. I need to make probably a video about bakhoor. But anyway, they have a ton of different bakhoors if you are into this. They also have oud chips on sale. They have room refresheners on sale, and they also have different fragrance oils. And now I have an oil that is called Sufi, and it's oud, but I think it's oud mixed with some I think it's sandalwood and some rose, and it actually smells pretty close to Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So, but I think they have also like pure oud oils and different blends. So yeah, if you're interested in Arabian fragrances and you're in the region, go and check them out. I think it's going to be an interesting trip. So thanks guys for watching. I wish you pleasurable scent memories and scent experiences, and we are going to see you in the next video. So bye bye.